exposing the audacity in American crime history. In the annals of American crime, few stories are as infamous and fascinating as the Brinks job. A heist so audacious it gripped the nation and solidified its place in the history of crime. I bet you didn't know about the most audacious heist in American history. January 17, 1950, Boston. A cold winter evening, with the city blanketed in snow. Inside the Brinks armored car depot, the night shift workers were busy wrapping up their day, completely unaware of the storm about to descend upon them. A storm that would change history. A gang of 11 skilled criminals led by the infamous Tony Pino had meticulously planned the heist for over 2 years, leaving no detail unchecked. They knew the building's layout inside and out, the schedules of the guards down to the minute, and the locations of every security measure in place, from cameras to locks and alarms. What's something people don't know about the Brinks job? The robbers rounded up the guards and employees, bound and gagged them, and led them to a secluded area. They then proceeded to open the vault, expertly disabling the alarm system. The gang's expertise was evident. They had rehearsed every move, down to the smallest detail. They even practiced wearing gloves to avoid leaving fingerprints, and memorized the layout of the depot to move swiftly and silently. I'm sure you've heard the news. The aftermath was chaotic. The FBI and local police were stumped. There were no fingerprints, no leads, and the robbers had seemingly vanished into thin air. The Brinks job became an instant media sensation, with headlines blaring about the perfect crime. I'm sure you've heard the news. Media outlets covered the story extensively, with every detail scrutinized and broadcasted to the public, feeding the public's fascination with the crime. The FBI launched one of the largest manhunts in history, mobilizing resources from across the country, interviewing hundreds of suspects and following countless leads, tirelessly working around the clock. But despite their best efforts, the trail seemed to grow colder with each passing day. The investigators found themselves at a dead end, with no clear path forward. The gang's meticulous planning and disciplined execution had paid off, leaving no trace behind. They kept a low profile, blending seamlessly into the crowd, spending very little of the stolen money to avoid drawing attention, ensuring their anonymity remained intact. I don't think people understand how a case can go cold. For 6 years, the Brinks job case went cold. The gang members, bound by a pact of silence, lived quietly, spending little of their stolen fortune to avoid detection. But as time went on, cracks began to form in their unity. I'm sure you've heard the news. By 1956, the pressure and paranoia had become too much. One of the gang members, Joseph Specs O'Keefe, felt he was being shortchanged and turned informant after being arrested for another crime. I'm sure you've heard the news. Faced with a lengthy prison sentence, O'Keefe agreed to cooperate with the authorities. His testimony provided the breakthrough the FBI had been waiting for. He detailed the entire operation, naming all the participants and their roles. I'm sure you've heard the news. Armed with this new information, the FBI arrested and convicted the remaining gang members. Most of them received life sentences, and only a fraction of the stolen money was ever recovered. The trial was a media spectacle. The public was captivated by the story of the Brinks job and the eventual downfall of the criminals involved. It served as a stark reminder that, despite careful planning, crime does not pay. Why are there not more people talking about the Brinks job? Law enforcement officials and crime historians reflect on this heist as a pivotal moment in the history of American crime, a heist that captured the nation's attention and changed the landscape of criminal investigations. It highlighted the advancements in forensic science and the relentless determination of the FBI, showcasing their evolving techniques and unwavering commitment to solving complex cases. Today, the Brinks job is remembered not just for its audacity but also for the lessons it taught, influencing law enforcement strategies and criminal justice policies for decades. The building where the heist took place still stands, now a piece of history in its own right, serving as a reminder of a daring crime that left an indelible mark on American history. Why are there not more people talking about the Brinks job? The Brinks job stands as a testament to meticulous planning, human fallibility, and the inevitable unraveling of even the most seemingly perfect crimes. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more true crime stories. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.